What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back in the garage filming another video on this piece of junk. Just kidding. However, we are filming a video. Tomorrow is the big day, and what I mean by that, the heads are finally coming off this car. But in order to do that, we got to do some preparation work. So I'm going to show you a quick, simple, and easy DIY video that all C6 and C7 Corvettes need. This is including Z06, Grand Sport, ZR1, any of them, pretty much. You're gonna thank me for this because, as you can tell, these cars are all fiberglass. So, if you go to jack up the car and you jack it up wrong, you're not gonna, fiberglass is not gonna be as forgiving as metal. It's gonna crack and it's gonna break. So in order to do that, someone has ingeniously invented a quick solution to help save your frame / car, and I'll show you what it is right now. Most people can get away with putting like hockey pucks on your jack, but then when you do that, you gotta make sure you have a hockey puck on hand at all times. Sometimes they get lost and whatnot. So this is a permanent solution that's gonna like pretty much mimic the hockey puck solution, but make it a permanent fix on the car. So whenever you go to jack up the car, you're gonna have a safe place to jack up these cars and not worry about damaging the frame or the bodywork. By the way, just got a brand new jack. I'll be probably making a video about that. Super stoked about this beautiful thing. Harbor Freight be killing it these days. But here it is. Here is what we are going to be filming today. These, like I said, are called frame savers. Who makes these? I think Delwell jack pad adapters. It comes with 4, so there are 4 frame savers, and it's going to be on each corner of the car. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4. I'll show you more right now. As you can see, they're like, like I said, like a hockey puck. But these are actually gonna bolt into the car, and it's gonna be on there permanently, bolted in. So whenever you go jack up the car, that'll be there. But let me show you what exactly comes with the kit. I believe this kit was about like $30 shipped. They have some other companies make these that are like a clip-in solution and that are made out of like rubber. However, I went with solid aluminum because this is going to support a lot of weight. So, and I figured aluminum in the long run is going to be stronger than rubber and not crack and whatnot. So I went with the aluminum version. Some people go with the rubber version. I figured that these will last longer and stand to weather better. So anyways, as you can see, 4 pucks. It comes with hardware and an Allen wrench to bolt it on. At first, it took me a while to figure out how these exactly bolt on, and I'll show you right now why. But pretty much super easy install once you figure it out. What you want to do is put the 2 bolts into these little bolt holes that are on the pucks. Once you do that, you want to get this this aluminum spacer or block that the bolts go in. You want to pretty much screw them flush to the top like that. And once you do that, we can go ahead and move over to the car, and I'll show you how you're gonna bolt this onto the chassis. Okay, so when GM made the C6 and C7 Corvettes, they actually put little holes. Now, I wouldn't say holes. Where are they? They're right here. Okay. They put mounting holes so that they can be tied down, so when they're getting shipped from place to place, they have an anchor point so these cars can be set in place and not move around during transportation. So you actually have 4 of these, one right here, one over there, and then the exact opposite on the other side of the car. Now, as you can see, this is where we are gonna insert this spacer. And like I said, thread the bolts in flush to this little block, and you just put it in here and you twist it hold on. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Okay, better angle, same hole. Now with two hands, you pretty much put it in here and you freaking twist it. And once you twist it like that, it's gonna be pretty much set in place, and now we can go ahead and take that Allen wrench that I came with and untie it down. So let me go get that Allen wrench and we'll bolt it down. Now, there's no real torque specs for any of this, so I'm just gonna tie it down till I feel like it's nice and flush, and this thing, you know, is not gonna vibrate off or anything. Okay, now that that is completely tied down, you can see that this is not going anywhere. Now we can go get a jack and we can actually have a perfectly safe and strong lift point on this chassis without, you know, running the risk of damaging our side skirt. And you can even see that GM made this area a lift point because they cut the side skirt out, so you can put something here and jack up the chassis and lift up the car. But we don't need that since we got our new handy dandy little frame saver puck in place. So let me go ahead and do all four corners, and I'll go ahead and put a jack under here and show you how exactly it lifts it up. Alright guys, all the four corners have been bolted on. Here you see the frame savers right there, nice and sturdy. Let's see if we can see it over there. There it is. There's the other one, and the other one should be right there. Perfect. And right down there. Perfect. Cool. So have them all bolted on all four corners. Let's go get a jack and show you exactly what I mean that they do that will save your car's frame / body panels. Alright, and this is what I mean. Even with a low profile jack, if that frame saver was not there, which it's now touching, as you can see, look how close this jack would actually come to the rocker panel or the side skirt, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it would pretty much hit it. But since we have that bolt-in puck there, we can go ahead and start jacking this car up with confidence that nothing is going to happen. So a couple more pumps, sure. There, car is in the air, or pretty much, and you can see we are clearing everything with ease. We're not touching anything, and the side skirt lifts to the end of the day. So that's pretty much it. Simple install, very much needed on these cars, and now we are ready to take this car apart. So I'll see you on the next video. Wish me luck and peace out.